Hello everyone, I am Yash Patel and welcome to my channel Django World. So in last video we have seen if loop. Okay, so in today's video we are going to see for loop. So for loop is basically used to iterate over the sequence. For example, list, tuple, set, dictionary or a string. Okay, so let's take example as a list. So here I am going to go in a list folder and I will just take any list. I'll just take this list, okay, and paste it over here. Now let's say I want to iterate this list. So here I can do for. Okay, so for loop can be identified using for keyword. Okay, and here we need to pass any variable name. Let's say I am passing lists, okay, in the variable which contains the list. In our case it is a. So yeah, I write a. Then I will press colon and I'll hit enter. Do, don't forget to indent, okay, you need to press tab in order to indent the, okay, don't forget to indent, okay, you just need to press tab, then you will be in a for loop. Otherwise if you will write something like this and start writing, then it is going to give you error, and Python will understand that you are out of the for loop. So to stay inside the for loop you need to be indented, something like this, right? So take care of that. Okay, now here I will just say print lists. Okay, so this will print each and every items present in the list. I will just run. You can see I got all the items, right? So for loop is used to iterate it. Okay, now you can also iterate a particular string. Let's say I'm removing this and I will create one variable, string equals to I will say Python. Okay, and I'll just take this variable and paste it over here, and if I run it, then you can see it iterated Python. It iterated, right? You can see Python. So it basically took each and every character, and there are one, two, three, four, six characters, and this for loop iterated six times. Okay, so you can also do string iteration. Now let's do if statement in the for, like let's say I want to stop iteration when I get this coconut, or let me add few more items, plain. Okay, now we can also do if loop inside the for loop. Now what it is going to do is it will just look through all the items, okay, and it is going to iterate it how with the number of items present in the list, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I have 8 items, then this for loop will iterate 8 times. So here I want to do something like, if I get bike, then I want to stop this for loop. Okay, then I can use break keyword and if loop. So if I say if you know um lists, okay, is double equals to bike, okay, then oops, break. Okay, so this break keyword is basically used to stop the loop. Okay, so if I clean this terminal and run it again, oops, I need to pass a over here, not string, sorry, I'll pass a. Okay, now start. You can see when it got bike, it just stopped. Okay, and you can see truck, train and plane is not recognized anymore. Okay, so if I show you this same thing in Thorny, then you will understand better. Okay, I opened the Thorny. Now let's debug. So it took list, okay, it is going to recognize all the items and allocate to A. So I'll just fast and forward these steps. Okay, now here we are in for loop. So it will take a variable. So we have all the items and it took first item for first iteration. Okay, then it will go in a print, it will print it, then it will go in if loop and it will just check. So this list has banana value and it is going to compare this with bike. Okay, so you can see we got false because banana is not equals to bike, and it will continue again and again until and unless we don't get bike. So I will just fast and forward this step. Okay, now we have bike, so it will print bike and then it will just break it. You can see we got true. Now this will come in a break statement. Okay, so our execution is completed now, you can see. Okay, so I hope you got this idea, right? Now we also have continue. Like if I say continue over here and I still want to print all the items, then I can print. Okay, so we have seen break, now it is continue. So I will just debug and I will just fast forward those steps. Okay, now we have bike, so it will just give us true, but it will continue. Okay, you can see now we got truck. Okay, last time when bike was recognized we break the loop. Now here we are continuing. Okay, so it will stop when you know all the items are printed over here. You can see. Okay, now why these all items are getting printed two time? That is because we are writing print statement two time over here. If I remove this print statement, then it will work properly. Okay, so I am just running now, I will not debug. Okay, so you can see every items now are printed one time only. Okay, so this is for loop. Then next we have range function. Okay, I will just minimize this. Okay, then we have range function, so I'll just comment this out. Now range function will return sequence of number. Okay, and those number will be started from 0. So let's say for a in range, let's say 10, and I will just print it. A. Okay, so this will print 1 to 10, sorry 0 to 10, not 1 to 10. Okay, so you can see 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, right? So this basically starts from 0. Okay, then what if you want to start number from 1? Then you can write 1 over here, comma, and 10. So this will work something like this. See, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So n minus 1, like it will basically do n minus 1 only. If you want to print 10, then you need to write 11 over here. So it will take 1 to 10 over here. Okay, so this is range function. Now if you add one more item over here, one more number like 2, then it is going to leave 2 sequence and print the number. So if I run this, then you can see it printed all the odd number, right? 1 3 5 7 2 9. Okay, so I hope you got this idea, right? Now we also have else in a for loop. Like if I say else and write print, and I say iteration done, Okay, so if I run this, then you can see it printed iteration done. Okay, after completing this iteration. Okay, so I hope you got this idea, else statement in a for loop. Okay, then next we have in nested for loop. I will just comment this now. Okay, so let's create one more list. I'll say b equals to, now this time I'm going to give number. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 8. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We have 8, so I will write 8 numbers over here. Okay, now what I want to do is, like, I want to print number 1 and banana, then I want to print number 2 and then coconut. I want to do something like this. Then I can do for loop. Okay, for, so our first item will be iterated for b. So if I say nums in b, okay, and we will create one more for loop which will iterate our all fruit and our all objects name. Okay, so if I say objs in a, okay, and I will just print that. So I will say num, okay, plus dot, I will write nums dot plus objs. Okay, now if I run this, oops, I got error. Okay, so I need to wrap this in string function because integer cannot be concatenated with string. Okay, so I'll just run again. Okay, you can see 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, you can see. Okay, so I hope you got this idea. Like, it will take one and iterate this whole list. Okay, so you can see all the outcomes, right? So this is a for loop, nested for loop, I mean. Okay, so yeah, this is it for today's video, guys. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and if you have any suggestions, please drop down in comment below. Okay, and I will see you in next one. Thank you.